Alright people, let's break this down because half of you still think GPU is just that thing for gaming. Quick honesty test. If you thought that too, type oops in the comments. I promise we won't roast you. Okay, we totally will. So here's the truth. Your computer has two brains, the CPU and the GPU, because they're built for completely different jobs. The CPU, Central Processing Unit, is called the brain of the computer, but in reality, it's like that overworked manager in your office. It runs your operating system, manages your apps, handles your spreadsheets, keeps Chrome alive when you open 87 tabs, and usually comes with 4 to 16 insanely powerful cores that can process really complex tasks with precision. But here's the catch. It can only focus on a few things at once. Imagine your smartest friends solving advanced math problems, but ask them to cook dinner, answer the phone, and file taxes at the same time. They'll break. That's your CPU, flexible and reliable, but it doesn't like chaos. Now, the GPU, Graphics Processing Unit, was born to make video games look stunning. Lighting, shadows, textures, explosions. Basically the reason you rage quit Call of Duty in 4K Ultra. But it's no longer just for graphics. The GPU is designed for parallel processing, which means instead of a few big strong cores, it has thousands of smaller ones. On their own, they're weak, like a bunch of sleep-deprived interns, but put together, they can handle thousands of tiny tasks simultaneously at insane speed. That's why GPUs are now used for video editing, scientific simulations, cryptocurrency mining, and even training AI. By the way, if your laptop fan sounds like a jet engine every time you render a video, comment same so we can cry together. Here's the design difference in simple terms. CPU equals sign speed and precision. It has high clock speeds, big caches, and can make quick decisions. GPU equals sign brute force teamwork. It has lower clock speeds, but massive memory bandwidth, VRAM, so it can bulldoze huge amounts of data at once. Think CPU as a chess grandmaster making brilliant moves one at a time, and GPU as an army of toddlers that only know how to move pawns, but if you unleash enough of them, they'll bury the grandmaster alive. And the coolest part? They're not enemies, they complement each other. In gaming, the CPU runs the logic, physics, and AI. Basically the part of the game that tells you, you died because you're bad. While the GPU paints the pretty picture of your death in glorious 60 FPS. In video editing, CPU sets up the project timeline and organizes data, while GPU renders effects and exports the video so you can upload your cringe content faster. In AI, CPU preps and organizes the data like a nerdy librarian, while the GPU crunches millions of calculations to actually train the AI model. Yep, the one that's probably gonna steal your job someday. So here's the takeaway. CPU